Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 6. The perceptive among you may be noticing that this is not a map of London that is on fire. I was looking at the save, and honestly, I'm pretty sure that what's going to happen in that game is that we're going to slowly lose over the course of the next 100 turns. And not that I don't think it's worth sticking things out. You certainly can learn more things in a situation like that, but I think that we'll get more value out of just starting a new game. We learned a lot about openings, and I'll be honest with you, I've been playing the game pretty much non-stop since it launched. I've done, a bunch more openings, and I think we really got
From the
an
first
uncommon level of
of
bad
life
luck.
beneath water,
So let's give this another
the
swing.
great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. Mother Earth has many gifts for you, King Mvemba and Nzinga. Your people know the dense woods and rainforests as their homes and glide through them with ease. Great also are the gifts that come from travelers of distant lands. Keep an open mind, for the inspiration of the open world will let our people create art with power and majesty.
Okay, so this is interesting. This guy's got a little bit of a strange thing going on. He may not build holy site districts, gain great profits, or found religions. It's a little bit redundant, because if he can't gain great profits, there's no way to found religions. That also means that the religious victory type is completely off the table here. But he gains all the beliefs of any religion that has established itself in a majority of his cities. And he receives an apostle each time he finishes a Mbanza, which is a unique district, it's a housing district, or a theater square district of that city's majority religion. Oh, the apostle is of that city's majority religion. Also, we get food, production, and gold from each relic, artifact, and sculpture, great work of art, in addition to the usual stuff that it outputs. And we get double great writer, great artist, great musician, and great merchant points. And the palace has slots for 5 extra great works. So, we are strongly incentivized to go cultural with this guy. We cannot play the religion game, which honestly takes a little bit of pressure off me. And then we just we ride somebody else's religion to victory. So what do we have here? It looks like we have pigs. Oh, sorry, we have truffles, right. That makes sense. And some sheep and some truffles. So truffles are animal husbandry. Yeah, that's right. Camps are on the same tech as pastures in this game. So actually we really need animal husbandry, and that's like it right away. Eventually we'll have to pick up this tea with irrigation. Do I want to start here? I want to start on a hill for sure. We want to start on a hill because it gives an extra point of production. If you settle a city on flat land, the city tile is worth 2 food. If you settle on a hill, the city tile is worth 2 food, 1 production. We were a little production starved last game. Let's have a little bit of a look around before we decide where we're settling. But I think that probably the location it dropped us on right here is okay. I'd actually like to be a little closer to one of these mountains, but I don't want to move away from this like cluster of high value tiles. So yeah, we'll just drop it right here. That's fine. Mbanza, Kongo. I am sorry if you are a person from Africa, and I can't pronounce any of the names of things. I'm going to try my best, but understand that I am an ignorant person, basically. History and geography are just not my strong suits. Now listen, you want to talk about Star Wars trivia. So let's pick up animal husbandry. Obviously, we have a lot of value out of that. We'll get mining shortly after. I think we're probably going to open Scout, for the chance to hunt for villages and try to get to city-states first. Getting to city-states first is so important in Civ 6 because of the free envoy and the fact that an envoy bonus never ever goes away. It's not like in Civ 5 where getting to somebody first would give you like a little bonus and then after 10 turns it would go away. This is a big deal. Also, you may notice that auto-select unit is turned off. There is no option for it in the options menu, but there is a thing you can do outside the game. You locate a file.
Situated granite peaks resembling tiger's teeth,
That's real
dramatically
shiny.
soar about 1 kilometer into the sky.
It's a huge. I discovered huge mountains, and our knowledge of astrology has advanced considerably. That would be a lot more interesting if we were basically anybody else. I guess we still, we still get value out of faith, but we can't. This usually is how you get your holy sites. Anyway, what does this do? Let's mouse over this here. Doubles the terrain yields of all adjacent tiles. Well, I think I know. Let's turn on yields real quick. I think I know where we're settling our second city. Wait, is this doubled? Are you sure? Because that looks like 3 food. Did it have 1.5 food on it before? That's strange. Because this is... I mean, this tile right here is 3 food, 1 production. Huh. Yeah, it says doubles the terrain yields of all adjacent tiles. Weird. There you go. That's a little bit more like something I was expecting to see, where all the numbers are even. Maybe it means like, oh, this tile maybe has food production from being a plains, and then plus food from being a rainforest, like that. And then the food production from being plains got doubled, so that it's... Yeah, that might be what's happening. Oh, hey, nice. We actually probably shouldn't stray our warrior too far, because in this game, as we saw last time, barbarians can be a real problem. But I can't not get this this hut. Okay, we got 40 gold. That's fine. Unexciting. We'll loop around this thing and head back. But yeah, we definitely want to settle our second city down this river near this thing to take advantage of these tiles. Look at these tiles, man. Ooh. The big gear is 5 production. So yeah, it's not doubling the value, the extra value from the woods or the rainforest or whatever's built on top of the tile. It's just doubling the base tile value, it looks like. Still very good. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, also I turned these on. They're on low quality because my computer's real old. But honestly, I want to say real quick, this game runs better than Civ 5 did on this computer. Like, significantly better than Civ 5 at release. So I'm really quite pleased with the optimization they did. It is an honor to meet you, Kin or Chin. I don't know how that key was, the transliteration there. Anyway, they have a city nearby. Would I like to visit? I would like to visit.
Our city-state neighbors have made a request of us.
Oh, and I met a
If we can
city-state.
impress them, I think they will reward us handsomely.
I think you're probably right. So let us talk to the city-state. What do we see here? Lisbon, unfortunately, China met Lisbon before we did. If we recruit a great merchant, they'll hook us up. They give us gold. And their suzerain bonus is your trader units are immune to being plundered in water tiles. Yeah. I think I have seen this one. I can't remember exactly what I saw in playthroughs in the playthrough that was on the channel and what I saw in my own play. Because seriously, I've been playing the game quite a lot today. But I've definitely seen Lisbon before. Yeah, reconnaissance units like scouts are good for running real fast and looking at things. 2 vital. Ooh, that's interesting. T has science on it. Sorry, I'm still getting distracted by all of the stuff. So these truffle tiles are really strong. These are nice. Our city doesn't have the best growth ever, but it does have pretty good industry. Or production, rather. So I think I'm gonna try to get a settler out. This maybe is a little fast. Should I get a builder first? Yeah. Let's go builder, then settler. I know that this is, I just really want to make sure we get to this. But I don't think we can skip the builder. Builder's too important.
I am fond of
no.
pigs. Dogs look up to us. Cats look down on us. Pigs treat us as equals.
I think that he's given cats a little bit too much credit there. Alright, so we may as well move into writing quickly. our first builder, I know we have stone to mine, but our first builder is probably just going to animal husbandry these 3 tiles, right? So we're not actually going to need mining until we have a second builder. Let's see, where can we send you? Where are you most likely to see cool new stuff? Okay, that counts. That qualifies right there. So, I don't know where this barbarian came from. He emerged out of this tile, I believe. I think that's what I saw. But that doesn't necessarily mean anything, and we know that the camp's not down here because we were just down here, so it's probably over here. He comes, like, directly east and then up. Yeah, that's my guess. Okay, so we're gonna have to deal with him. Wow, we're not gonna catch him in time, I don't think. It's too fast. Well, I guess we'll just defeat the raiding party when it shows up because we don't really have another option. And here is the Delta. We're going to end our turn without moving back because, obviously, barbarians. What is this? A trade delegation. I will welcome his delegations. This is, he's going to give us some money in exchange for, basically, information about our capital. I'm okay with it. At this point in the game, we can really use the money. Let us run away from them. Toronto. Train an archer. Ah, and we were the first to reach Toronto, so we got a free envoy. +2 production in the capital when producing wondrous buildings and districts is pretty great. And their suzerain bonus is regional effects from your industrial zone and entertainment complex districts reach 3 tiles farther. Didn't actually get to those districts, so I don't actually know what that means. But it's good to have free production. This is what I was talking about. So we just have +2 production in the capital when building most kinds of things forever, just because we got here before China did. Like, it really matters. Exploring quickly is hugely incentivized now. It was pretty strongly incentivized before, but like if you wanted to make an argument that building a monument early, before your first settler, was a reasonable thing to do, I would have said, okay, maybe, yeah. Here, no, absolutely not justifiable. Like, this Scout First is really the only open. Which, in a way, is disappointing, but the outcomes of that Scout are so varied that I don't think it leads to too formulaic beginning. You know, you're going to build your Scout, but then what your Scout gets you is going to be highly variable.
New policies in our
At his best, man is the noblest of all animals.
Okay, so we probably are going to want to pick this up. We're about to be fighting. In fact, we're probably about to be fighting a raiding party because I did not catch that Scout. Alright, foreign trade is really nice. One thing I glossed over last time, because I didn't notice it, is that researching military tradition enables the flanking bonus for your units, so that multiple units fighting something together can contribute to each other's combat strength. It's actually fairly important. We are going to get the boost on that pretty soon. We hope. We certainly have a guy either going to clear a barbarian outpost or going to his death. So let's hope for the former. And this will be done relatively soon. We're already building the builder for it. Okay, it looks like it was a horse camp. That's not my favorite. What does the horse have? He has a base combat strength of 20. He's the same base combat strength as a warrior, but the warrior gets a bonus against spearmen. Does not get the bonus against horsemen. There's kind of a simple rock paper scissors thing going on there. The spear gets a bonus against the horse, and the warrior gets a bonus against the spear. Okay, we should be fine, given our extra combat strength and everything. And while they're doing that, we can start loading up on amenities. And actually, I wanted to let the animation play out even though they were off screen. If we look at Mbanza Kongo real quick here, you can see we are at plus 10% citizen growth and plus 5% to all of our non-food yields. We want to maintain that state. In not too much more growth, it's going to require one amenity, and when you have exactly the same number as you are required to have, you no longer have that bonus. So gathering another luxury resource will help us keep that bonus going. I do think it's time to get a settler out. We want to... I don't know where exactly we're going to settle. My concern is that going down this river, while it does get a lot of resources, a lot of cool bonus resources, it doesn't... The best tiles are actually on this side of the range. So maybe we want to settle down this river, like here? Because this would put this tile in our open. 3 food, 2 industry, and 2 food, 5 industry. That seems pretty good. I think this is going to be our target spot. China's really close. I don't know where... His second city should have been founded already, probably. So the fact that he didn't found upward is good news for us. Oh, nice. And we only found 1 tribal village, I think, the entire time we were on our home continent last game. You can see that is not the way things usually go. Alright, so he got totally wrecked.
No man ever wetted clay and then left it, as if there would be bricks by chance and fortune.
I don't know. I think that's something that a lot of men have done, actually. I will concede that it never works. I don't think it's unheard of. Oh, free recon unit. Okay, that's pretty cool. We certainly have a lot of places left to explore. In fact, I'm actually really, really pleased with that. That's awesome. Roll the camp. Half a point of housing, and of course, improved yield. There's now a 7 resource tile. We're up to 12.6 gold per turn, and we haven't even figured out trade yet. We haven't even put any traders out yet, I should say. Yeah, you just keep healing, man. Stay strong. We'll send you help when we can. Oh. Foreign trade booster. Cool. Alright, so we see another encampment over here. A barbarian outpost. Yeah, I guess that's fair. The word encampment has a different meaning in this game. So Toronto wants us to train an archer. That's not my favorite. I don't really want to do that. But I would love some more industry. Although we have to build an industrial zone in order to get any further benefit. That's actually pretty far up the tech tree, isn't it? Where's the industrial zone come in? Well, it's in the medieval era. Right, our warrior is standing strong. He's doing what he can. He's about to get overrun just by sheer numbers, though. Okay, this is a good turn for him to have a promotion available. Plus 7 combat strength versus melee and ranged units. Heck yeah. You get to build a pasture. Helps us out with the horseback riding. Unfortunately, no horses anywhere that I can see. Oh, and we've discovered our 3rd city-state, so political philosophy moves along. We are the first to get to Buenos Aires, so we got another 2 production in the capital when building basically anything that's not a unit. Pretty cool. And they want us to trigger a Eureka for wheel. I think all you have to do is build a mine, right? Okay, yeah. Well, that's something we can definitely do. Feel pretty good about that. Let's not go right next to the encampment. Or the barbarian outpost. Yeah, it doesn't actually... Yeah, having my people focus on production doesn't change the number of turns to the settler, unfortunately. I kind of figured it wouldn't. The game seems to be a lot better about things like that, about doing those things automatically. Well, let's have this guy sweep down this area, make sure that I'm going to send my settler to the right tile. You never want to be running a settler blind. You always want to know exactly what is around where you're going. Go away! You are crazy. You are a crazy person. Alright. I'm gonna try to break this encampment down. We have to get rid of this one so we can start worrying about the one up north. Writing is 4 turns. Do I want to wait? No, it's gonna be 12 turns before I can mine something. Never mind. I was gonna say, do I want to wait and hit the stone to get the wheel Eureka? But no, we'll just use his third charm, or his third charge on the second set of truffles, and then we'll use the gold from trading that away to buy our next builder, which is the thing we need to do anyway. Oh, I think I can kill him. Awesome. That's very solid theft right there. We just stole 35 gold from them. And if anything, they'll praise us for it. Alright, so we do have 304 gold, which is enough to buy a number of things. We're close to being able to buy a second settler. Is that the play? Just go to 3 cities right away? Actually, it probably is, right? Yeah, let's try that. Let's try expanding as quickly as possible. If you played a lot of Civ 5, you probably got used to not expanding. Finding your, a couple of spots and then just sticking it out there. But I'm pretty sure that's not the best way to play Civ 6. They've dramatically reduced the penalties for building wide. And significantly increased the rewards. So I think we want to just spread out really fast. We're in a position here. We can't get away from this guy. He's too fast. I think our warrior is dead. I was kind of hoping that this thing wouldn't turn around. It didn't attack our warrior while he was in the jungle, so I thought it was headed somewhere. Well, I may have killed him. Alright, we did get craftsmanship done in time. Let's see if our friend Huang, I'm going to call him Huang, is willing to trade us an awful lot of gold. Nope, he has truffles as well. Maybe we can meet somebody from further away. Well, I guess we're just holding that for now, then. What can you do? Yeah, he's going to get torn apart here. He has 17 health. Alright, if we run, only one of them can hit us. Maybe with this guy being as wounded as he is, he won't be able to deal 17. That's pretty much my only hope at this point. That's pretty desperate. Yeah, go for it. We want the XP on our scout. Okay, so that got him a promotion, which first of all will help him heal a lot faster. And secondly, we have a lot of trees in the area, so I think it will definitely be helpful for him to be better at traversing those. Yeah, here goes our guy, but he goes down swinging. That dude did a lot of work. Yeah, those barbarian camps, they produce units so quickly. Alright, so we can expend 2 points of move and then spend the promotion. Faster movement in woods and rainforest. Alright, when our settler is done here, we gotta get back on the military unit train, probably. I want to make a campus, but we'll see if that's feasible or not. I might have to build some military units first. We could buy out some military units, but I really do like this settler buying plan. Oh, that added a lot of turns to this settler. I was expecting it not to be so bad. That's fine, it's fine. So where are we going to settle? I mean, plan for this tile. What do we see down here? Not too much, just another wheat. This is a hill, so we definitely want it to be this tile. Yeah. Hill near 2 wheat and a banana. Seems perfectly reasonable. China has just declared war on Nan Madol. We haven't even met Nan Madol yet. Alright, well, I don't know where that scout thinks he's getting back to, but he's not getting back to it. Do finish the settler. Oh, it added a bunch of turns because I took the second point of population out. Yeah, but then we had a birth immediately, it looks like. Things got a little weird there for a second. Everything's fine. So I'm really hoping that we'll uncover a luxury, like in one of these two tiles.
We have recently gained advanced knowledge in city...
Writing is easy.
Yeah, she just says that when you learn your first district. Actually, wait a second. We wanted to go down here somewhere because we wanted to take advantage of these tiles. So actually, settler vision up, please. This tile is not considered to have water. Is this a hill? It is not. So this is a hill. But we have to reach out a little further to get the high value tiles. I think it's... Is it worth it? No. Let's settle here. The reason we would settle on the hill is because it has one extra point of production. But if we settle here, we get a lot more extra production than that. I'm being silly. Let's remember, not just a rough idea of what is good, but why it is good. So that we can evaluate for ourselves whether something else is better. Okay, we're doing pretty well here. I think we definitely want to move down the violence tree. We're going to need mining anyway. We don't need astrology because we're Kongo. So let's hope that China founds a religion early and wants to give it to us, basically. Ugh, look at all this running. Why is everybody doing so much running? You're gonna start trying to pillage my stuff. Alright, I'm not seeing a lot of fascinating things down here. Let's go west. I don't think what we're gonna find to the south is that China has a lot of cities, probably. Wow, China has like 2 cities, maybe. Alright, so China's moved up to classical. We're not that... We could be classical if we were interested in being classical. We've elected to broaden our research in the first era instead. Okay, so we need to build some defenses, though. Where are we on... It's looking like 17 turns until we have encampments. Yeesh. Alright, this is going to be a bit of a rough defense. It's possible that I'm going to wish I had saved some gold. I think our next settler is maybe going to go up this way. Our scout's going to be able to hide in the city.
Skill without imagination is craftsmanship.
I think we're actually going to remove this and put this in its place. We need units. We need to build units. And we'll get right on that. Alright. So yeah, this is the place. Quilla. So Quilla has access to a lot of industry. And hopefully we'll be able to get some cool things done here. So we can't build adjacent to this thing because of hills? Is that right? Let me... The campus requires... Wait, what is this? What does it require? You know why we can't do that? Because I don't have the ability to chop down trees yet. Yeah, this allows chopping of woods. Okay, so we can do that once we have mining. It's turn 27, I don't have the ability to chop trees yet. Well, I think this is pretty much a no-brainer. Let's make some warriors. And head west. I'm a little surprised that China hasn't yelled at us yet for having settled here. Oh, this is still the first turn of the city. Here it is. Yes, I will look elsewhere in the future. Please let us not have any kind of horrifying military conflict at this stage of the game. I really, really need friends right now. Ugh. Here comes all the pillaging. We have no way to defend the city, basically. What does it cost to buy a warrior at this stage? 160 or 140 for a slinger. I'd buy a slinger first. But we're talking about a lot of turns. And they're going to surround the city so that it's difficult for me to run the settler out, I think. Alright, I don't think that he's going to be able to kill that horseman by himself. Probably. Yeah. Just stay put, man. Oh, we've discovered a second continent. Our explorer is naming it Columbia. We already have the boost to trade, so we don't get anything from finding that. I cannot get this guy out of the city this turn, I don't think. So skip and warrior. Slinger, maybe. Yeah, let's go Slinger. Okay, and keep exploring. Never stop exploring. You never have enough information about the map. Not until you can see every tile.
Who deserves more credit than the wife of a coal miner?
I mean, the coal miner himself also has it kind of rough. Okay, so now that we have mining, I could go campus here. It's interesting that it's showing +1 science. I guess this doesn't count as a real mountain. That's strange. Yeah, this is a plains tile. It should be a mountain. It should give adjacency bonuses. Weird. Okay, well that being the case, I would just as soon build it here. But I don't think we do it first. I think we probably build another unit or two. Take advantage of this moment where building units is a sensible thing to do. I guess just cross the river. So there's a deserty area over here. You know what? Go for it. Because all of them will lose their move when they cross the... Here, we're going to do this. We're going to link these guys up in an escort formation so that the settler doesn't just get grabbed. And if these guys want to chase, it'll break them off of destroying everything around my city. Okay, so I think I'm just going to the mouth of the river. I see horses, I see rice, I see a village that I somehow didn't take, so that's important. Are any of these tiles hills? It looks like we got a lot of plains with trees. Grassland with trees, grassland with trees. So it looks like there is not a hill tile to build on near the mouth of the river. I want to get the tea, I want to get the horses, I want to get the rice. We don't have to build right adjacent to the coast anymore. We can wait and build a harbor adjacent to the coast later. So I might found over here somewhere just so that I can pick up the double rice, because that's pretty powerful. Maybe right here. This might be good. We're coming. It's slowly. We'll be there someday.
Like to the...
Oh, lots of stuff's going on. You know, with the feathers and everything, I guess they're leaves, not feathers. In the screenshots, he looks a lot more friendly than that. It is an honor to meet you, strange shouting man. Sorry, it's closest to... Okay. Now, tell me of your capital! Yeah, that's a great idea. Do I? Yeah, okay. That's a great idea. The Dead Sea. Okay, what's the story with the Dead Sea? Two faith, two culture. It functions as a source of fresh water, which is not... Okay. That's not really how the Dead Sea works, but I appreciate what they're doing there from a gameplay perspective. Also, units heal completely if they heal for 1 turn adjacent to the Dead Sea. That's cool. So what did we pick up? Okay, this is the best possible news. His capital is really far away from us. Also, we've met these guys. Soul. Trigger an inspiration for early empire. That's kind of a nice one to get because we don't have to do anything. Our cities will just naturally grow into that. Although they're not doing such a great job at the moment. I think it's important. Gifts of maize and chocolate are brought to you by my delegation. We offer them to you. That's much more polite. Your delegation is most welcome. Alright, so he's going to get gossip about us, now that we've accepted that. But we needed the gold, I think. Is that a good idea? Do you really want to poke that particular bear? Do you think? Because I'm pretty sure that this is bad for them. Yeah, 22 to 46. So I think we're going to go to this space. Maybe he'll even have lost sight of us because of the trees, the way we can't see him anymore. And then he'll be confused. Also, this guy's tearing it up over here. He's getting crazy XP. So let's move 2 spaces and then pop his promotion. I think Ranger is right for him as well. When it says unmapped player has been defeated, remember it is counting city-states as players. So somebody, very possibly, the guy we just met, is eating up city-states. Okay, so do I need to build another military unit for this? Let's go ahead and do it just to be safe, I think. I don't like the way this has turned out. We're in a bad position. You know what? If they focus on the slingers, they're not focusing on the warriors. Alright, so they shoot at us. Do we have to back out? Go away. He'll nudge you with a stick if you don't go away. Alright, so I think we unlink them. Have the settler move to the tile we intend to settle on. It is this one, right? Yeah, this one lets us get out to the sea. I think this is right. And then the scout's zone of control should stop the horses from being able to get there. Oh, except cavalry might ignore zone of control. Shoot, I actually don't know. Well, I'm trusting in you warriors, because I think the scout dies if he gets hit again. What's he at? No, he's at 53. Never mind. We'll use him as a bulwark again. He might well survive. Alright, we can move here to threaten both of them, and then just move the slinger back into town, I think? And take a shot at this guy. Alright, I think this is basically the attack repelled. And this guy can just keep going. He's doing fine work. Ooh, salt. Salt on desert, which is actually kind of interesting in Civ 5. I don't know if it's a thing you can exploit as much in Civ 6. By the way, notice, the Chinese player already dislikes us. I don't feel that I've done anything to deserve that. I'm annoyed that we left this horseman very slightly alive. But things are about to get pretty ugly for them. This is considered to be a victory, but I think we'll die if we do it, right? Ah, yes. Archery booster. It's not irrelevant. We do need to build an archer if we want to get some free envoys with Toronto, which free envoy, which I think we do want to do. Man. So now we need to find time to build a couple of builders. One to improve this, and one to fix all the stuff around Kongo, and then improve the rest of it. Alright, well, get on it, I guess. I think the builder's more important than the second... Or the first campus, actually. That is the first campus, isn't it? Well, still, builder first. So yeah, the barbarians have slowed down our production. Have slowed down our engine a little bit, because we've had to make a lot of moves that are focused on dealing with them. Let's found a city. We just got 20 faiths for founding that city. Is that a thing I knew about us? Hold on. Doesn't seem to be... Well, whatever. We'll just remember that it's a thing. I'm not going to spend a long time trying to look stuff up on the Civilopedia during an episode. I'll come back to you guys with an answer when I figure it out. Before the next episode. Alright, so do we want to... try to push for a building here? Builders are very expensive in this city. Very expensive time-wise. Partially because we did not get to found on a hill. What tiles are you working right now? Okay, it wants to work 2 food, 1 industry, over 3 food. I'm not actually sure that's right. If we lock this, it takes 3 turns off the next citizen birth? Yeah. I don't micromanage my citizens quite as much as some people do. I know I've seen a lot of YouTube... excuse me. I've seen a lot of YouTube, the higher end Let's Players spend a lot of time making sure that exactly the right tiles are being worked in every situation. And you should do that if you're looking to be the absolute best. Every little advantage does matter. But mostly I feel like the AI does a pretty good job of managing the citizens, and I'm nervous about locking tiles because I will forget to unlock them. And if you forget to unlock a tile when it's no longer correct to have it locked, it's a pretty strong net negative. Why can he not range attack? Oh, because there's another unit in this space, right? Right. Now, we're going to send this guy across here, because obviously he has a job to do. Okay, so this encampment is... the one that was up here is gone, thanks to Buenos Aires, saving our lives. Let's definitely build the campus now. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. 2 rainforest tiles for 1 science, mountain for another science, and we could potentially go like district and get another point. So let's do it here. And we're going to want to build a campus in our other cities fairly quickly. We're a little behind on science. We were generating very little of it for a while, but we had to get the barbarians cleaned up. As we saw last game with England, if you don't take care of them, it's no problem.
Wi-Fi enabled, so I had to spend 2 weeks in Tanzania talking to the people on my trip.
Is that the 3rd natural wonder we've seen so far? We didn't see any in that England game. I really do think it was like really anomalous. It was a very, very bad start. So what does Mount Kilimanjaro actually do? Appears as a mountain and provides +2 food to adjacent tiles. Oh, so some of the natural wonders that are mountains count as mountains in the game, just not this one. Strange. I'm sure it's an oversight. They'll probably fix it in a patch. Okay, so it gives +2 food to adjacent tiles. We would love to settle near that. My empire's total population is 5 right now, so maybe building a settler is not 100% in our best interests. But if we want to expand quickly, if we want to have a population explosion, probably Mount Kilimanjaro is a good way to do that. Let's see what's on the other side of it. Oof, a bunch of really rough tiles is what's on the other side of it. It's at the edge of a big desert, it looks like. That's interesting. Let us go ahead and I think this is going to be a largely defensive unit. But remember, the city center does count as a district. You're good where you are. You need to move that way. Who else needs orders? I really, really do prefer the auto unit switch turned off. This has been much more pleasant to play. And honestly, it might not even be a big deal objectively. It might just be because I play a lot of Endless Legend, and I like it to be the way it is in Endless Legend.
Bravery is being the only one who knows you're afraid.
I want this warrior to come out and just sit in the city. I don't know where barbarians are going to spawn. You know, there's all this space down here that's not visible to me. So we're not going to change that. We're going to let that finish. It looks like in 2 turns we're going to hit the Eureka for Early Empire, which is going to give us an envoy somewhere. Alright, so we picked up cavalry unit production bonus. Note that the cavalry unit production bonus is plus 100%, while the melee and ranged unit bonus is only plus 50. I think that this is an okay time to take off Agoje. We're probably going to stop producing units for a little bit at least. I remember, we get to refigure our policies so often that we can do a lot of micromanaging on this. Do I want to do plus 30% production toward builders? I actually think I probably do. We're kind of murdering Mbanza Mpangu's warrior production here. This is going to go from 8 turns to like 100. But we do need to build 2 builders. I guess this one's already done. Actually, we probably need to build 3 builders now, because we need one over here. Yeah, I think this is a good idea. And then we should probably pick up foreign trade. I want to be able to make trade routes, and we need it to actually go into Early Empire anyway, and Early Empire is a prerequisite for political philosophy, which is our near-term goal. It's sort of our mid-term goal. Our near-term goal is actually trade routes. Alright, there's no good reason not to turn around and kill this thing for getting a little too brave. Wow, there's really only 1 XP? Rough. So I haven't seen an XP hard cap yet, like Civ 5 has, but it does seem like you only get 1 XP for everything you do to barbarians, which means that you're going to be leveling up slowly enough off of fighting barbarians that maybe they didn't need to put an actual cap on it. Oh wow, this is some seriously garbage territory. Okay, so Mount Kilimanjaro is interesting on this side. We can set up a city over here. It's going to have some housing problems, though, with the lack of access to fresh water.
I'm also interested in creating a lasting...
Yeah. So let's see. We have learned what iron looks like. Do we see any on the map anywhere near us? There's some iron here, which Toronto may end up building, and we could possibly get from them. When we get an envoy for this, or when we get an envoy for researching the next civic that gives us an envoy, where's the next one? Mysticism gives us an envoy, but it's a little bit less awesome for us than it is for a lot of people. Yeah, their envoys kind of scattered loosely throughout the tree. We also get them from influence points, and we also could train an archer and get that quest done. But when we get that, we'll gain access to all of their resources, which means we'll get these whales, and we'll get the iron if they expand out and grab it. So do I want to hit archery really quickly just so that I can get that going? I think probably yes. Oh, here's our unique. Classical era unit that replaces the swordsman. Plus 10 combat strength when defending against ranged attacks, can move and see through woods and rainforest. And it looks like it actually doesn't require iron. Right, I think that's the case for a lot of these unique faction units. I'm looking for one that does have a requirement so that we can compare how it... Yeah, see, that says requires iron at the bottom. This one does not. So actually, that makes iron working really interesting for us. Building an iron mine is what boosts it. We're not very likely to do that. Let's get this going. And then maybe we can send one of our builders to Toronto and build their iron mine for them and have that count. That's possible. So we don't see any iron down here either. And there's none up by Kilimanjaro. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I was hoping that clicking on this would recenter our camera on it. So we probably want to go ahead and build this campus. I'm going to move this guy to here. Building the campus will remove the forest, but it won't give us the production boost for having removed the forest. So do I want to build something else by chopping the forest? We could get a monument. Our culture is actually pretty poor. We could get a granary. Both of these things have the same, roughly the same production cost. Let's go for the granary. We're hoping that this city will grow pretty quickly. I'm going to keep looking, but I think we know that there's nothing really exciting over here. Yeah. Alright, that encampment's really far away. Frustratingly so. This ought to be enough units to finally do them in, though. Alright, we probably don't want to fight those guys. It's not worth it. Okay, this is a city belonging to our friend Montezuma. Sol is the one who wanted that. Okay. So what are they giving us now? 2 science per turn in the capital. That's actually huge. That is a big deal for us. Yep, just keep pushing on. Do I want to leave the body of my empire undefended? Yeah, you know what? We got troops from Lisbon and Toronto all over the place. They'll help us fight barbarians if any show up. So yeah, let's chop the forest manually. Finish this, and then build the campus here. That eats a charge on the builder, but I think it's worth it. What do we have down here? Lots and lots of rice. There's some wheat. That was a sound. Ah, somebody else has built Stonehenge. Okay, it's about time. It's a shame that it's an unmet warrior, though, or an unmet player. I would really like it if it was somebody who was close to us, so we get this whole religion thing going. Because I really want a good religion, and I can't do anything about that myself. Alright, well, we found the bottom of the world. Here's where the tundra starts. Use zona control to prevent these guys from ganging up on the slinger. It was comparatively very weak. Now, what do I want you to actually do? Do we have irrigation even? No, we do not. We don't even have it boosted. Why don't you actually head up here and start fixing these things? Is this pillaged? This is pillaged. Hold on. Where's the strategic view one? Alright, in strategic view, it's really obvious what's pillaged. I think it's not obvious enough in the other view. By the way, have a look at the strategic view here for a second. This is lovely. I think I mentioned in the last episode, I probably will play this way quite a lot, but I'm not going to do it on the channel, because I know people want to see the fancier graphics. Well, yeah, this is a crappy area. It's a really, really good natural wonder in just a horrible area, making the area basically decent. Actually, you know what? I'm saying horrible area because I'm thinking Civ 5. In Civ 6, a campus placed right here, it's actually something really interesting.
It fell to earth. I knew not where.
Well, that's irresponsible. I wonder what's to the north here. It looks like shore. Alright, so we've got our archer abilities now. We're boosted through horseback riding. Like I said, apprenticeship seems really important to me, so what's the path for that? We'd have to get currency. Let's get horseback riding first, right? And then currency into apprenticeship. This will give us a little bit of time to build a trade unit. Because obviously we don't have one active right now. I don't think this is going to kill this unit. Oh, it did. Okay. That's actually really good for us then. Major defeat. Wow. Base strength of this horseman is 35. Let's fortify until healed. Alright, what do we see down here? We're going to run into China. Ooh. Well, this is interesting. An Aztec city founded way in the tundra. Very close to a Chinese city. Whoa. Whoa, dude. That is a hugely inappropriate way to talk to me. My only option is goodbye. I can't even give him the Civ 5 non-answers. We will see. Alright. Apparently he's getting a little jealous. Let's have a look at his agendas, actually. I don't know what they are off the top of my head. Tlatoani likes civilizations who have the same luxuries he does, and will try to collect every luxury available. Dislikes civilizations who have a new luxury he has not yet collected. So he would probably like it if we traded him our stuff, right? Like, do you want this? What would you give me for this? He would give me 6 gold per turn for 30 turns. 180 gold, but slowly. Ooh, the Tooth of the Prophet. What is this now? I can't actually see the, Oh. Alright, I was just playing with it. Wait, can I not... There we go. What if I... No, how do I... do I shift-click? How do I change the... Okay, here we go. This deal is more to my liking. I'm sure it is. Alright, well... Never mind. I see how it is. No, we should do this. We should give him the, I'll do this. We only have 1 truffle right now, but we're about to have our other source of truffles come back online. Like, in a turn or 2. Okay. I feel pretty good about that. That's going to give us the gold to buy out some interesting stuff. Oh, I guess this is over already. So, 2 people go back and 1 person explores more, I think, because I do think that we want to know what's up here. Obviously, we still need to keep expanding and everything. I think that the Slinger probably goes back and plays defense, especially since he has the upgrade that we bought for him. I wonder if we'll get the credit for training an archer if we just upgrade an existing Slinger to be an archer. Oh, we're going to find out. Yeah, there's some mistrust happening along this border. Well, this is good. These don't go away until I actually dismiss them. It's good. It gives them something to focus on that isn't me. Alright, so we'll reinstitute our other source of truffles here this turn. Oh, there's still a horse. Still 2 horses. Okay, bringing our district online has improved our progress towards state workforce, which is whatever. I don't really care about that. This would have been a lot more effective if they had waited a little while before launching. Like, wait a turn before launching the attacks, let my guys start turning around. Because we're going to completely annihilate them. Unless, I guess, there's a bunch more barbarians waiting in the shadows. That is possible. Alright, we got a promotion available. I like that. Let's get some eyes on these tiles, because over here, this is actually a totally sensible settling spot. We should probably turn our whole group down toward that, actually. Alright, Bonza Kongo should probably build a library. Do I need to build anything else? I could build a settler. World's slowest settler. Let's get a library going. Here we'll build a campus. Oh, 4 adjacent rainforests, yeah. You know what, let's do it here. We'll use this as a spot to build something else. We'll give it more adjacency bonus. I'm really annoyed, though, that wonder doesn't count as a mountain, because it very clearly should. Alright, let's see what's up here. What is north of Buenos Aires? Yeah, we need more amenities. That's a result of the truffles thing. We'll have that fixed in a moment. Oh, hey, how's it going, guys? Fortify. We do see a tribal village that somehow they have missed. Ah, crap. They're not going to kill it. And now they're going to see the tribal village and go for it. Shoot. Take that, horse guy. And our unit didn't actually get visibly damaged, but he's definitely going to take a hit here.
Every nation lives by exchanging.
Let's see here. So you may have noticed, if you watched the last episodes, then you watch this one, that the texts sometimes have different phrases. It looks like there's 2 or maybe even 3 quotes for a lot of the text, so you don't always hear the same lines. I think that's kind of cool. It's nice that they went to the effort to make it a little bit less monotonous. We don't want to slot in any of our new stuff, I don't think. Alright, so this guy needs to spend his promotion. That's a very efficient way for him to heal up. We're going to take extra combat strength. Even though I don't think the promotion that's below it is very compelling. Same thing for him. Those big heals. There are so many barbarian units. They're just everywhere, man. Alright, so state workforce and early empire are the 2 that are important for improving our government. I don't know that it really matters which order we get them in. Yeah, to be perfectly honest, I'm not likely to use either of them. Any of the cards from either of them. Right, he doesn't have the move necessary to get into the forest, unfortunately. Wait, did I move past this without fixing it? I totally did. I must have had a standing move order that I just didn't notice. Okay, so there is a little bit of settleable space north of Buenos Aires. Wait, yep, close enough. Fortify until healed? Maybe will make me not die? That would be cool. Oh, we see pearls. This is the first time I've seen pearls in this game. Nope. Did not make me not die. That's a shame. I can't believe this horseman's still alive. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say.
My liege, we are beginning. The more specialized...
Now that we have some districts, we are accumulating great people points, albeit slowly. It'll get better as we get better buildings and better empire coverage. So we actually have been given quite a bit of space in which to work. We can definitely do a settle... Oh, there's a river not too far from Mount Kilimanjaro. So we could settle like this space, take advantage of Kilimanjaro's bonuses in like these tiles, and get another source of tea and build out to the whales. Well, in order to get the whales, we'd have to found on this side of the river, right? 1, 2, 3. We can do that. Okay, yeah, I think that's going to be our next location. Although it is low contention, so maybe it shouldn't be. Maybe our next location should be something that we might not get unless we get it quickly. It's not impossible that there's a good settle down here. I have to send somebody over. And something in this area is also a potential. There's a luxury to be had over here. Possibly more if we were to settle like up here, depending on what these tiles are. That could be really powerful. So basically what I'm saying is we need a lot more information. Repair this. Oh, that animation is delightful. I like that a lot. I really appreciate this. There's gotta be such a strong impetus from the users to make this like really serious and, you know, sepia-toned Ken Burns documentary kind of thing. I really appreciate that the dev team sees the whimsy in the whole thing and won't let that go. Alright, let's march on these barbarians. Alright, so we can repair this too. Repairing doesn't use charges, so there's no sense in not repairing everything with our builder. And then we need to make another builder. At least one other builder. Hey, finally! Classical.
No hour of life is wasted that is spent.
Sol would like us to train one of our swordsman replacements. I think that we are probably going to do that. Not right this second or anything. Oh, there's a lot of space up here. Oh, man. Our roads were upgraded to classical roads. We do not have any roads. And here's a barbarian who is possibly from this camp. I don't know where else he'd be from. There might be something down here, I guess. Well, we don't have time to fix that. Okay, so back to strategic view just for a second, so that I can quickly visually check all of the pillages have been undone. That's good. I wish they'd make them a little bit more obvious. I felt like they were quite obvious in Civ 5. But we just need, like, big black plumes of smoke and stuff, you know? Make it easier for the dumb guys in the audience, because there's a lot of us. Oh, wow, it's been over an hour already. Alright, well, I think we're going to... Man, where is this guy from? What is his deal? Let's go ahead and play out this turn. And then I think we're gonna call it for this episode. So there's a source of iron over there. Alright, what do we want to do with this guy? We'd love to pick up some luxuries with him for trade fodder. But we also should try to get stuff down in Quilla. We do have some mining stuff to pick up as well. Bonzo Mpangu could yield tea. We should go up here. Let's take him up here. We'll get the tea. We'll get the 2 rice. We'll buy some tiles. We have a little bit of money. Okay, we're finally like within striking distance of this thing. It takes so long to get places in Civ 6, which I think is a good thing from a strategic layer standpoint. But I do think it's going to really affect the balance on quick. War is going to be very, very different on quick than it is on the longer time scales. Even more so than in Civ 5, I think. Wow, Scout just got obliterated. Well, he learned a lot of important things, though. Okay, you desperately need industry. Like, so much you need industry. Let's slowly work on another builder. That city's kind of not a production city, you know? Alright, we're definitely just going to take the encampment, or the outpost, rather. He's going to attack our slingers, probably not be able to kill them. China's going to settle... I mean, if we can trust the facing of these figures... I don't think we can. They're not even all facing the same direction. China might be looking to settle up here to beat us to this. It is turn 50. We've kind of given them forever to do it. Alright. You are on the way to this tile? I think we're actually probably pretty okay on amenities. Let's have a look at our amenities tabs. So let's pull up city details. Yeah, we don't have to rush to the tea. The tea is not the most vital thing. So let's rush to let's rush to the place where I can put up a mine and give the city a little bit of industry. You're good. Okay, that's going to be it for this episode of Civ 6. Let's play Civ 6. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. If you are, you know, likes and comments, YouTube stuff. In particular, please, if you are interested in seeing something, if you would like me to produce a particular kind of content, please do leave it in the comments below. I can only make the stuff you guys like if I know what that stuff is. Come back next time. We're going to continue pushing northward with the Kongo. It looks like this game we've actually gotten a really open start. We're going to be able to found a lot of cities. It's going to be a lot different from that horrible garbage fire that we were participating in as England. And we'll see you then.